The Suez Canal Crisis, also known as the Suez Crisis or the Suez War, unfolded in the year 1956, implicating the nations of Egypt, Israel, the United Kingdom, and France. This geopolitical event was initiated when Gamal Abdel Nasser, then President of the Arab Republic of Egypt, undertook the nationalization of the Suez Canal on July 26, 1956. The canal was previously under the control of the Suez Canal Company, which was jointly owned by the United Kingdom and France. Nasser's decision to nationalize this crucial maritime artery was taken in response to the withdrawal of United States and United Kingdom funding for the construction of the Aswan Dam, a major infrastructure project aimed at revolutionizing Egypt's agricultural system. Upon nationalization, President Nasser intended to use the toll revenue generated from the passage of ships through the canal to fund the Aswan Dam. This move was met with considerable international opposition, particularly from the United Kingdom and France, who had significant economic and strategic interests in the region. The Suez Canal was vital for the transit of oil and other goods, and its nationalization posed a threat to Western economies and their geopolitical influence. The situation escalated into a conflict when Israel invaded the Egyptian Sinai Peninsula on October 29, 1956, following a secret agreement with the United Kingdom and France. According to this arrangement, Israel's invasion would provide the United Kingdom and France with the pretext to intervene militarily under the guise of separating the warring parties and ensuring free passage through the canal. Consequently, British and French forces commenced aerial bombings and a seaborne invasion aimed at regaining control over the Suez Canal. However, the invasion faced vehement opposition from both the United States and the Soviet Union. The Eisenhower administration in the United States was particularly concerned that the crisis would push Arab nations into the Soviet sphere of influence at a time when the Cold War was reaching a critical stage. Additionally, the United Nations called for an immediate ceasefire, and international opinion largely sided against the tripartite invasion. Financial pressures, including a run on the pound sterling and the threat of economic sanctions, compelled the United Kingdom and France to withdraw their forces. The Suez Crisis had enduring ramifications for the parties involved and for international relations at large. For the United Kingdom and France, the crisis marked a significant diminution of their global influence and highlighted the emergence of the United States and the Soviet Union as the world's superpowers. For Egypt, the crisis bolstered President Nasser's reputation, as he successfully resisted foreign intervention and solidified control over the Suez Canal. From an international relations perspective, the crisis underscored the importance of multilateral organizations like the United Nations in conflict resolution, and foreshadowed the increasing complexity of geopolitics in the context of the Cold War. Thus, the Suez Canal Crisis of 1956 was a watershed moment in post-World War II international relations, symbolizing the decline of traditional colonial powers and the ascent of two new global actors who would go on to dominate international events.